You are nothing, you just a piece of crap. I know that this title sounds crazy, but this is recent my conclusion. But look at my eyes, crazy eyes. I'm back to my ADHD pills, so maybe this is why I'm a racist. So you probably ask me, Vito, how you came up with such ridiculous idea, and I'll answer you, my crush.
Thank you, it's such good English.
So what my crush has to do with it? Well, we spent the night together, I stayed at his place, I couldn't sleep the whole night, and I came up with that conclusion. He's just too perfect.
Thank you.
Way too perfect for me. Something I never... Hello, dishwasher. Something I never could be. I'm crushing Jim every day to become something like him. Talking about Jim, let me show you the progress. Yay! I think I'm getting beefy. So this is current my shape. I think I'm getting some muscles. I'm fine with that. But anyway, that's never gonna be enough because everything in my head. I'll dig in it in a sec, but let me make myself a breakfast because I need to feed these muscles. And besides, check my beautiful background. I love it. This is a present from Low, and I think it fits so much better than that old and nasty tiles. And besides, today is Amazon Prime, so if you still want to give me some presents, go check a link or just send some coupons. I'm not sure you're gonna do it after I'm coming up as a racist. But I promise I'm not that bad racist. I'll explain everything, but let me have a breakfast. So this is my breakfast for today, 3 eggs. Now I'm eating 3 eggs, avocado and a cheese sandwich. And maybe this peach. Interesting, such a small kitchen update, and it's so much more pleasant for me to cook on it. Now I want to as well make the lower part and this column black, and I think I'm gonna be fine with the kitchen. Probably I need some tape. Maybe you can help me with the tape. So cheers, let's have some coffee. I'm gonna explain you a very serious topic, but probably for that I need to dress up, otherwise it's not serious. So to understand what kind of racist I am, Jesus, I'm gonna have problem in politics if I'm gonna continue this way. So to realize what kind of racist I am, we need a whiteboard and define what is at all discrimination. So we have discrimination. This is the basic of all ismatism we have. And there is 2 types of discrimination. A positive one and a negative one. So if you take an example of me being gay, although I'm not sure, maybe I'm just gay because I had a narcissistic mom which was humiliating me. First about that. So if to take I'm a gay, there is 2 ways to discriminate me. First one is the most common one is negative one. When people see the gay person like me or any others, they like, oh my goodness, this is a gay person, they spread STDs, they bad, we need to kick them, it's terrible, it's a sin, they should extinguish and not exist. That's a very bad one, discrimination. And there is a positive one. The positive discrimination is gonna be, oh, it's a gay person, gay people are very kind, gay people are very good in cooking, and gay people are so sensitive, and in general, gay people are the best. That would be a positive discrimination. So let's now go back to the racism. So I'm not a negative racist. I don't care what dick color person have, unless this dick is hard and stand on me. Jesus. Even serious topic can be explained nice. So I don't care about skin color, culture, I don't care about that. But I have a positive racism. Positive racist for me would that some kind of people, in my case, like my crush, he's way higher than other people in the world and he's way higher than me. He is German, he has beautiful blue eyes, ocean blue eyes, and he is tall and he has a beautiful body. Yeah, I feel like he is God and I'm a crap. I have to say I have this not only with blonde blue-eyed boys, but somehow as well with black people, because black people, it's again probably a positive discrimination from my side, but in my imagination black people always like so masculine and have a huge ding dong, you know, and they like so masculine, and then take me mix low quality stuff. You see, this is what I mean. I'm in the first place discriminating myself, actually other people from Ukraine, because maybe I don't know. I find like I'm Ukrainian and I'm low quality shit. Jesus, I probably should not put it online. But this is how I feel. I feel like I'm low quality, bad performing thing. And when we take some, I don't know, black guy or typical this Nordic Viking, they're so functional, they're so muscle and like, I feel just like I'm not a man. I'm just a ridiculous thing. But I know where it's come from. So it's come deeply from my environment where I grew up. So as I already told you, I grew up in a small Ukrainian nested village. I mean, it's a town, but it's so small that you can call it a village. And my father was an alcoholic, this public alcoholic, you know, the one that you can see on a street lane when you go home from work or whatever. And everyone was judging me. Everyone, this nested and stupid town, including my mom. And my mom is very unstable, like incredibly unstable. She can have fights for no reason. And each time when we were having some argument, I was listening to my side. You are nothing. You are zero without a one. You are nothing without me. You just a piece of crap. Sorry, I couldn't stand not to make this sexual. I mean, otherwise it would be too serious, so, but maybe someone into that, I probably am in a bit. But most important, what she was discriminating me is that I'm gonna be the same as my father because of genes. And she was discriminating me on genes basis, like, you're broken, you're definitely gonna be like an alcoholic, you have terrible genes, you like your father, there is nothing you can change about that, you are mistake. I was hearing this discrimination for years, and funny thing that every summer we had a visit from her friend, and she had a beautiful blonde blue-eyed son, which is actually was my first crush. But he became crush since my mom started like saying, oh, he looks so beautiful, he's so gorgeous, he's so nice. And yeah, he was nice, he was a nice twink, which I could never be. So maybe this is where all this idealization of blonde, blue eyes guys comes, and maybe this is why in general this idealization of masculinity comes when I don't know, see some black guys and they have, you know, like they're like power machines, and I'm just broken genetical shit material according to my mom. And that's the best way you can treat me. This is what kind of relation I have with that right now with my beautiful crush, because he treats me like crap. And you can do nothing better to make me deeper and deeper with you if you treat me as my mom treated me when I need to deserve your life. So he is blonde, he is the same as my crush when I was young and the one that my mom was finding particularly beautiful, and he treats me like crap. I told him that his behavior is very traumatizing to me and he's taking all my energy, and I offer him two variants. First variant, I'm just gonna take you as a random hookup guy and just try to move on, or second, you're gonna give me more time with you. And he said, no, only second variant. And he promised me that we're gonna meet the Friday. So the Friday came and he promised to meet me to 21, and then he postponed for 1 hour. And then he postponed for 30 minutes. And then he again postponed for 30 minutes. And then he again postponed for 30 minutes. And then he said that he's gonna come to my place, but he didn't because he was in some party. But then he again postponed for 30 minutes. And then he again postponed for 30 minutes. And then it was 1 a.m. in the night. And he said, you know, let's meet next day. I was like, no, I'm going. You're gonna meet me today. So I was like trying to act like a man. So I went to his place. I saw him and I asked him, so why you like postponing me like this? I didn't go to karaoke. I could meet other people. I could meet with friends. And he was like, and then I asked, you're not glad that I'm here? And he said, no. And I said, okay, then I'm going. And he said, no, you're not going anywhere. And then he basically started doing sexual things with me, which was zero horny for me. And I stayed there for the whole night and was thinking about all of that. And that's a conclusion I came up with. But you know what? I'm glad I had this night to think. I really think that this is a reason. Maybe I should talk to psychologist. First, I need to find one. But yeah, I think a lot of problems come from that. I mean, in general, I'm not sure that I'm even gay. Probably my mom was just a narcissistic bitch, and this is how I have issues with having something with girls. But this is a topic for another video. You know what's important? Let's stay positive, because defining the problem, which I think I did right now, is 50% to its solution. So I'm staying positive. I wish you a very beautiful Friday. I try to be more active, maybe do some shorts, and we're gonna do all this together. Hope I did not offend anyone, and if I did, well, sorry. See you, love you, bye.